Morning, everybody. Welcome to the CR&E Morning Brew, December the 15th, 2023. All right. Let's see. What do we got in here today? Got a mess going on over here. Working on stuff, man. I've been off all week and out here busy. Get some things accomplished. Finally. Back to layout work. Get my coffee ready. Trying something different today. It's the blackout. Blackout coffee. Is their 1776 whatever version. So, all right. Our microphone a little bit closer. Okay, that's all good. Let's see who's in here. All right, that's Ben from Eagle Creek. Looks like you got, at least according to my thing, here first. Ooh, that's good. Nice and bold. There's Ben. Said something to Jason, so maybe Jason was in first. I don't know. Artie. Very true. I got some more turnouts coming so I can modify my track plan. I need another 6 BD20s. Only got 2 from the dealer in Perth. He sold out 90 within 3 days. Wow. Got away from Jason, the train freak. Good morning. Get away from using DCC to do signaling. I might lay out to free up traffic codes in DCC bus and went with LCC to do the signaling and turnouts. I After the holidays, you're going to be busy, it looks like. See, when you come into the States already, Jason wants to know. Been fun using that program to do passenger train running. CC has program built in. All right, automation built in. That means 70% chance I'll be there end of January and for most of February. That'd be cool. It says 0. Very ampersand 0. I'm thinking you had it capitalized and had 7. Already been in my mind for 2 years. I don't know what that is. I missed something. Good morning, Curly. Hey, Derail. Derail Darrell. What's the why you work? Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Trying to catch everything. Automation programs in my dispatcher, CTC, and 4 operators. You guys are a little more advanced than me with the signaling and all that. Curly. Oh yeah, hey, that was that's good, man. I'm good. Jason did a nice video there. Explained it really broke it down, explained it well. Sometimes you just need something to be easy peasy, not overdone. over-explained. That's how I am usually. I don't like, especially when it comes to electronics and stuff like that. I break that thing down, bare bones, like you're talking to a. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying with me, you got to almost act like you're talking to, a child, explaining it. Thomas Moore, good morning. Rare antique, rare spike is from Ohio. Okay. Go ahead, Dwight. That's what I would. That's what I would do. I would even add a third loco just to be safe. If there's a 4-axle loco, 6 axles, you should be okay with 2. Talking about for the cleaning car. So now if you don't have any grades, if a locomotive can't push or pull, 12 ounces around, it's not much of a locomotive. If you're putting it in a train with other cars, like I've been working on the railroad all week. I've been on vacation, so I got a lot of dirty track. I did some ballasting and stuff like that. I'm hoping to put out a update video probably by the weekend is my hope. I'll pop it up a little early for the members, but I'll get it out there and show you. But I have a whole container train I was running with my. I did have 3 locomotives on it, and I was pushing my cleaning car around. Let's see. I need to contact you next week regarding that engine I sent you for the decoder install too. Okay. Oh, you're talking to Jason. Like I don't remember you sending me a decoder install. Yeah. Tell you all what railroad that used to own it, and it has the railroad name on top of the spike. Yeah. If everyone wants to know, sure. If you're talking about the spike, I'm interested to know what that is. There's 6 axles. Yeah, that's a very simplistic way to program, like Jason was showing. I have a video on way back in my playlist on consisting. I gotta get back to doing videos again, man. I've really been lazy about it. Hey, Andy. Hot dog pilot Andy. Way back in the chat here. John Skokill. Morning. As you can see, I'm behind as always. Pick it up when he's. Oh, you're talking about. I must have missed that. Oh, the locomotive's on the shove. Yeah, if he's coming over, man, it might be worth popping that up in the to-dos on the roster, and just so he can just save you and him both the shipping headache. But who am I to say? Morning, Corey. As you guys can see, I'm way behind, trying to get there. I don't want to miss anything, though. Sometimes some good conversation going on, and you fly through it and you miss. Train Freak says he's glad he can help you out, Curly. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Make sure to just label it. Look, this is not the simplest way to do it. This is a more advanced way to do it. I actually wouldn't mind learning how to do it better. I just do it the same way you show Curly. I don't do anything fancy. Program right through the thing, controller. But I don't really use JMRI or anything like that. So the key is that your locomotives have to be speed matched pretty well. They don't have to be perfect. They just can't be fighting each other the whole time, you know. The original spike up the oldest railroad in Ohio, and a friend got it from it. All right. 8 CVs per locomotive has to be programmed specifically based on what you want. NC just does CV19, which is constant address and direction of locomotive as you get it moving. Well, it's simple enough. I like it. You can, if you pull it up by the number they assign you, you can do that. But I usually pull it up by the lead locomotive because then you can control the lights and stuff and the horn and that just on that locomotive. Unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I know. It can get kind of complicated. I think Derail Darrow. In fact, I know Derail Darrow has a one. I think maybe it might be two or three parts on how he has a whole consisting thing on there. It gets really kind of into it. So if Jason doesn't have one as well, but I know I watched something. It's been a little bit ago. It's back in his older videos from Derail Darrow, but he does have a good consisting. Explains it real thoroughly. Hey, James. James, the layout's coming along, man. Making progress, buddy. Hey, good morning, Wesley. I can't believe it's Thursday already, man. Jeez. The days just go by. It's nuts. Couldn't wait to get off work Friday because, like I said, I'm off this week. I'm like, man, I've been down here. I've been hitting this layout hard, man. You guys would be I think you guys will really like what you see here. I'm not going to show today. I got to put together a video just because I haven't done one in a long time. I feel like I owe you guys a video, man. You know, I've been working on I've been doing the Sunday morning show with Chris from Go Via Go Home. And Trackside Mike's been on there. We're building that chocolate factory from Walters. I've been doing that on Sundays at 11 a.m. I'm hoping to wrap that up by the end of the month. If we need more time, he said we're good. We can keep going, but I think I'm about over this thing. If I was just building it myself, it's fun. It's cool. It's fun to go in there and just, the only downside I find with that is I tend to not watch the chat because I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. So it almost wouldn't be bad to have like a moderator in there that could just strictly be in there just asking questions that guys are putting up, Been hot for my train room, 1 a.m., and it's just dropped in the 84 room. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are in the summer now. Yeah, you have no air conditioning in that room? I thought you did. It's in the house, right? You guys with your, I know, heat and air stuff. Drive me crazy. Daryl, I want to punch that guy sometimes. Because, of course, he's in a garage. It's not insulated and stuff either, so I don't know how well the air conditioning unit will just be crying. Dinmore Junction, Model Railway, how you doing? But like Jim Tedesco, when he built his shed, he was basically a house. Insulated it, ran electric, all that stuff. Put the split unit in there. Robert the Flying Crow, same thing. I think he has more of a regular window unit, but same kind of scenario. Yeah, I've been lazy. I haven't shaved since Friday. Thought I'd grow a little bit more, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to go to the beard like I usually do in the winter or just the mustache? I kind of was digging just the mustache, to be honest with you. Am I visible, Ben? I don't know. Did you ask a question? I missed it. If you did, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, if I miss your question, guys, just repost it. I'll get back to it eventually. Trying to get down here so I can. Yeah, I think today is going to be the last cooler day, but it's supposed to start warming up. It's supposed to be like 50 by Saturday here. It's supposed to be 45 today. 51 tomorrow, 52. I'm back into the 40s. Damn it. Of course, I got to get a commercial here. I'm so tired of ads and stuff. You can't even watch YouTube without ads. Then we go back by Tuesday back into the 30s. And there won't be any snow for Christmas, according to this. Drat. One time I like snow. So I do. Let me get to the bottom of this. I got kind of a cool announcement. I think you guys will enjoy that and hopefully be able to take advantage of it. Hey, Dwayne, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Hopefully you're staying safe out there, keeping the greasy side down. All right. Kyle, what's happening, Kyle? Boy, I've been doing some late nights, I got to tell you. Like I said, I've been off, so I've been down here working and standing on this concrete basement floor. I know I was up to like 3:30 the other morning. I stayed up kind of late yesterday, 2 o'clock this morning. But, you start getting into doing a scene or whatever, and then, sometimes you got to get it to a point that you can get glue drying, especially if you're like ballasting, get it all ballasted, get it glued in so it can dry overnight. 80% chance. Does that mean 80% chance you're coming in January? Cool. Cool. I'll probably see you up there. I think the wife did get approved for the time off. I just got to see if I can afford the hotel. Hey, Wizard. Mr. Guerrero John, what's going on? The Wizard. Witchcraft. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Mustache. The mustache. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oops. So then that sound, I don't know who that is. I don't recognize that number at all. Let's see. Morning, Ray. The Brew Crew. I gotta make a new cup, put that on there. I don't even know it's a Train Freak cup. I love his logo, man. Out of all the logos, mine not included because I love my logo, but I swear I think I like his the best. It's just a cool idea. I don't know who came up with the idea to make it graffiti like that, but love it. Love it, Jason. Good job. How long is the drive from Little Rock to Memphis? About that long on a map. Oh, that's right. Nobody uses those anymore. You have to ask your navigational beacons. Depends on truck traffic, 2.5, 3 hours. Come from Memphis, you won't make it all the way to Little Rock. Get off before that. J7, I need you to text me your address. Curly wants your address. Tell me the doggy. Yep, gotta take the doggy out. Anthony. Morning, Anthony. Georgia Sunbelt son. And good to see you, man. Anthony gave me some inspiration just from all the work he's been doing on his layout. His last layout update. Holy mackerel, man. That thing, man. Thousands of views on it. It was a good video. For the real, I just want to paint the track. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, that'd be tedious, but you know what I do? I paint the track and I got, well, you're going to probably, if you're using a spray can, you want to hit it quicker, but I usually use just the airbrush or whatever with acrylics. But if you're using a spray can, yeah, then I'll use a piece of cork road bed and I'll run it along the rails. Now, I don't know how that'll work if you're using like that camouflage paint or, something like that, a rattle can. So that maybe would be different. But yeah, that's a good idea. You just have fun with that. How do you, yeah, that is a good idea. Get you right off the interstate like I did for Container Man so you don't get lost in the farm fields. Yeah. Good idea. That's the best way to do it. If you're talking to me, yeah, you're not wrong, man. But I've been busy this week. I was going to send you some pictures. I decided not to. I'll give you a little sneak peek, but I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm pretty happy with what I've gotten done this week. So I feel like I should be more than what I did, but yeah, everything takes longer than you think. I want to learn decoder installation someday, but now that I'm moving, I'll be learning layout wiring. Oh, good. I thought I seen something where you had mentioned you were going to be moving. Maybe on your Facebook page? Um, well, hopefully that's good news. I mean, you're going to get yourself a better layout space, maybe get an actual layout on legs. You built all those modules, so it should be easy to move, easy to reset up. So that's exciting. It's exciting. Hopefully, I mean, I think it's exciting. I know you really haven't had much time or space for a layout, really. Still want to get my scale train engine fixed. What's wrong with it? What do you think is wrong with it? I should say. If you knew what was wrong with it, you'd have it fixed already, probably. Mud maps, yeah. Get to the can. Hey, Bernard, what's happening? Yeah. Welcome back, my friends, to the Fun Never Ends. Now I got that song stuck in my head. See, that's the thing with YouTube. This is stupid. I should be able to have some Christmas music or something on in the background, and not worry about getting like a copyright or something. Just the damn radio. It's public airways. It's on the radio. It's not like I'm stealing somebody's stuff. Damn it. It's Christmas time. They always lovingly call me the Grinch at work, but I laugh because I'm not a Grinch, but I'm a little grumpy. That's just my nature, I guess. And maybe I come off that way, but I'm not. When you turn Christmas music on in the beginning of November, right after Halloween, yeah, I get a little bit like, I don't want to hear that. But, stressed. Well, if you're moving and stuff, it's a little stressful time for sure. Yeah. So you're definitely looking to buy your ticket and everything. Good. Can't wait to meet you, old friend. I was just talking to Daryl, I think, about that. There's a few of you guys on here that I'm pretty damn good friends with, Anthony, and a lot of the guys up on this side of the country I've met, but like Daryl and I talk quite a bit, behind the scenes and that. And, Jason and I too, and I've never met the guys, just haven't had the opportunity yet, and it's crazy how Road Spike is Ohio Central on top. Yeah, okay. I saw your post. I forgot to pop it up there. Road Spike came off the tracks in Baltic, Ohio. It was owned by the Ohio Central. All right. The Ohio Central's still there. I believe they're still in operation. Did he say hi to everybody? Where the hell was I going with it? Oh, yeah. I just don't like when you turn it on so early. I get burned out on it. Like, I listen to, when I'm down here, I just put the AM FM on. Now, I probably could, turn Spotify or something on my phone, whatever. But I like listening to the radio, If I'm not listening to classic rock, I'm listening to sports talk or something like that if I want to change, But I needed a radio. I broke the antenna off the damn thing when I moved it. I used to have it up here behind me. Like, I'm getting tired of looking at that damn thing in my videos, so I moved it over to my right and moving to a new house. Are you still staying in the same area, Kyle? Like same city, neighborhood, or moving? Just moving? Are you moving for work? You moving just for the hell of it? Need a better house, a bigger house, different house? Makes program I use. It automatically speed matches engines together when consisting different types. Well, that's nice. Speed matching is not my favorite thing to do. Now, I will say most of the time, like I use a lot of scale trains. You guys know that. The rivet counters come out of the box pretty damn close. Now, I do have some different, especially when you get them in the same run. Now, I have some Norfolk Southern up there that are giving me some fits. They don't want to speed match together very well. I got a couple of ES44s. I think an ET44 and ES44. And -9, and that -9 just does not like the other two. That was a couple years ago. It was either Black Friday or Father's Day. Black Friday. My wife ended up giving it to me, I think, for Christmas. They had that thing, the rivet counters. I don't know if it was an overstock or what it was, but at that time, I think they were going for like $225 or $250, somewhere in that range, and they had them up for like 180. DCC and sound rivet counters. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I gotta have that. Waycross, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Deep Run Railroad Mike, good to see you. Every time I think I'm getting close to the bottom, I get the yapping and I don't get there. There's Heath, good morning. How you been, man? Hope you're feeling better. I know you weren't feeling good there for a while. Rebuilding an Aussie. I'm going back to you, Kyle. I started out, now I'm no expert. I'm no Jason. I'm not a certified installer or anything like that. But it's good to have a friend like Jason. He's bailed me out of a couple of situations where I had no idea what I did wrong in my programming, among other things. Start out simple. Start out with one of your older engines, something you can convert over, a blue box or something like that. You get more of these modern engines, and there's a lot more, bells and whistles in them. Like I started out converting them, not blue box, but the ready to roll, like early versions. So they were basically blue box, and you don't want to open them up and look at them. There's wires everywhere. Oh, was it the neatest? Oh, sorry guys, wasn't staying up late. I'm telling you, man, I got to get to bed early on the weekend because I got to get back into a work schedule, sleep pattern. I look like a bum right now with a beard growing out and I'm sleeping. I'm yawning, bags under my eyes, look like I'm freaking homeless. Jason made his layout hard too, hoping to get the tree. Yeah, man, he made a shitload of trees, man. I had 2 boxes of super. It's one of the things I did. 2 boxes and a half of super trees that I hadn't painted up yet or not. I like to paint the trunks and that. I haven't straightened them though. I kind of straighten them as I go because there's just so many trees. But I did. We had some nice weather last weekend, or last week, going into my vacation. So on my days off, I was out there spray painting them, and amazing how quick you go through a can of spray paint when you're painting trees. So I got them all sitting in here. So when I need a tree, I just, bam, make them. I'll make a few, but there's nowhere to store them. I guess I could store them on the top level, but eventually I'm going to be up there working. And then what do I do with them? There's no easy way to store the damn things without them getting broken and ruined. And so I kind of prep them and get them all ready, and then I make them as I need them, and then I can just decide to look at them and see what would fit where, that kind of stuff. Where else was I going? I swear, I got like OCD or something. I jump around. ODD, Jesus. I jump around and I forget what the heck I was talking about. Morning, Randall. Oh, yeah, but it's not awful, Kyle. Start out with a cheap Digitrax decoder or something, and I started out with that, and the one with the harness. I didn't even try to mess with boards and stuff. There's a shit ton of videos. There's enough of us out here that if you run into an issue, you can hit us up. I know Jason is really resourceful. I know enough to get you in trouble. I don't know if I can get you out of it, but I'll get you in trouble at least. That's why Artie gets along with me. We're both like that. I jump in, stir the pot, and then I step aside and watch the dust settle. Thanks, John. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button. This YouTube's getting funnier and funnier, man. But okay, James, we'll be here. I want to get back to working on the railroad here, so I probably am not going to go real long, but we got some time. John Benacki, I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but hello. I said hi to Randall. All right, I got to get to the bottom here. Get to the bottom of this. Yeah, the moustache. Oui, that's French. Yeah, I don't know. I never, since high school, I've never had just a mustache. And even in high school, it was more like a fuzz stash, We all try to grow it because we think we can, and then think you look all awesome and stuff. And railroad in Ohio. Okay, I didn't know that. Been a lot of big names here in Ohio, man, over the years. Nickel Plate, New York Central. I don't know if Pennsylvania came through so much. Baltimore, Ohio, Chesapeake, Ohio. Of course, Penn Central, once they merged with when New York Central and Pennsylvania merged. Conrail. See your question next week. All right. What was the question? I might answer it next week, too. NCE Power Cab, how locomotive DCC sound will run. Huh? The Power Cab is just your power system. It'll run whatever. Just like if you put Digitrax, it'll run whatever you have on there as long as the locomotives run them right. I don't know if I understand your question. Yeah, screw your snow. No, I've never ridden it. Oh, jeez. I've had mine travel back and forth between the system. Go to the Roku. There's tracks that, Mike. I was talking about you a little bit ago with the chocolate factory build. I've done nothing with that all week. I had some plans to kind of get a little jump on some things, but I've done nothing. Hey, how's Steam and Steel? Dirk, how's it going? How many engine scale locomotives will run? I believe it says it can handle 6 for the power cab. Don't quote me. with a single main line. I did that one video with a power move, and I had 6 or 8 on there. Can't remember now. Locomotives. They are. Wow, am I behind? That thing rang an hour ago. That's why I put it on there, so I hear it. It is annoying. You should hear my alarm in the morning. It's one of those, I call it my submarine dive morning or sound, you know. It's super annoying. My wife hates it. That's why I keep it on there. She hates it. But, yeah, because I'm afraid I won't hear the stupid thing. Man, what am I? I got to clean this place up. Jesus. Yeah. Model train warranty. Good. I got a couple of that. I need to have some. Yeah. Depends on the decoders that are in your locomotive. C power caps 2 amps, and the average amp uses 0.5 amps. Yeah, that's a good point. So if you're using non-sound locomotives, and older locomotives are going to pull more amps too, like your old blue boxes, and that'll pull more than, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they'll pull more amps than like the newer stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you have to get with me and we'll figure that out. If you're coming, I want to make sure I got some time off. So, oh, yeah, I do too. I'm not building them right now. I picked up so many buildings since I tore down the old layout that's in Durham boxes still. Don't even know if I could use them now. The plans I had, I've changed in certain areas, and then the one that you have the lost decoder. Let's see, come on, Dave, get to the end. Typo. Yeah, I missed something, but if I go back, then it's going to be even further behind. So, again, if you asked a question and I didn't answer it, post it again because you know me, I'm always behind. Subscriber count is going, that's good. You do nice videos, man. You do. I like watching your videos. You got a good spot down there. The Waycross area is big for CSX. Got a lift locomotive on the tracks here. 1350 crane, 400 ton. They got 2 of those spikes. They got a matching pair. Where the hell do you put all these spikes at, man? Keep them in a bucket in the garage or something? You got so many spikes. Do you display them? What do you do with them? Learn wiring first. If you can learn how to make your wires all neat and organized, that will help with decoder installs. Absolutely. Especially when you add a whole bunch of extra, like, oh my God, did you guys see? Did you do a video on that, Jason? Forgive me if you did and I didn't catch it, but he has a customer right now. He's adding, oh my God, I don't know how many lights, walkway lights, stuff like that on 2 locomotives for a guy. And pretty sweet. I know he's showing me pictures behind the scenes. That's, I mean, it's not just decoders he installs. He does all kinds of stuff related like that. Hey, Rail Traveler, how you doing? But 22 pen use. Maybe it's some weird Aussie thing. I don't know if I've seen. I mean, Ohio Central is a short line here in Ohio. If I'm thinking of what Then we're talking about two different Ohio Centrals. I love their scheme. It's almost like the Minnesota Golden Gopher colors. It's like that maroon and yellow kind of color. At least one of their schemes is. I don't know. Even the BS YouTube rules and the law are two different things. If you were to call this live stream musical critique of Christmas tunes, they can't legally strike you. Yeah, but even on those, because I'll do that. I watch like reaction videos of certain songs and stuff like that sometimes. And I think they have to stop and start. Well, they're reacting, so they do it anyways. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're only allowed to play the song for so long. They can't play it all the way through at once, I don't think, without it being a strike or being wrong. Yeah. Jason sent me a picture of a Hunt's ketchup bottle. He wants me to catch up. Hard to meet up with folks when the closest one that wants to meet up is 4 hours away. Yeah, that'd be hard. Live in the same town, just worried that you sell your current house and the new house is not ready or the deal falls through. Well, yeah. Jason's already knows where he lives. He's got to move now. Moving from a 3-bed, 2-bath mobile home to either a 3-bed, 2-bath, or 4-bed, 3-bath, brand new house. Oh, nice. Good job, man. Really? Now, I've gotten decoders from them before. Now, I noticed recently, though, I used to go through them because, Heath has that coupon code. It's human. And the code is human for Human City Junction. It was a 10% off. I think it still is 10% off. But I've noticed that he won't let you use it anymore on decoders. I tried to use it on decoders not that long ago. And it said this item is not eligible. So that's something that I used to use it on decoders. I've been buying my decoders through Jason now anyways. Again, if I ever get caught up, we'll go over that. Andy Dobson, how you doing? So Heath, if you have any insight to that, throw it up in the chat. Sun-Dry motor decoders. I'm laughing. Well, I'd go with those Economies if they're $65 a piece. It's almost free. Into the decoder world. Now, I haven't gotten into like the Blue Nami and stuff like that. I mean, they're up around 150, 160 bucks. Where you still, hopefully, they won't go away from the regular Tsunami 2s because they got the Blue Nami up there, Not a fan of Econami, but it's a value sound decoder relative to Tsunami 2. Okay. So it'd be like the ESU that Scale Trains uses in the operator. I think they still use like a value lower grade board, or you know what I mean. But it has less things. Like you can't really program that for sounds and stuff. That board. 3 boxes and a starter kit of super trees to make. Yeah, get your butt moving. See, that's something we could have done. Next time I come down, if you still have to build them, have all the material together. We could sit there and shoot the shit making trees. I'm good with that. Instead of me running you all over the damn neighborhood. This train show, that train show, this hobby shop, that hobby shop. I'd like to be able to come down in April. I don't know. for the Timonium show, Anth. So let's see. Is it best to join two channels together as one? Waycross Train Spotter and CSR 1970. Change my name to. That's a long name. Seaboard Coastline Waycross Division. I think what I would do is see which channel is doing better if you want to combine channels. And I would stick with whatever name. If it's Waycross Train Spotter, just using that because that's the one I know you by mostly. If that one is a larger channel and it gets more views and more hits, then I think I would merge the other channel into that one, or vice versa. I don't know that I would change your name. I don't know. Now, if your channel is small, hasn't really grown much or whatever, so you're not having a lot of people to bring with you, that's the problem. You change your channel. I don't know if changing the name really affects it, though, but people are used to researching you up by your name. It's not like you're killing that channel and starting a new channel. I don't know. Hey, hi. How are you? Good afternoon. All right, Jason, I'm never going to get to the bottom of this. You and your catch-up picture. Joe Raider, man, how is the urban renewal going? I've been enjoying those videos, man. Awesome. Love the appliance store, man. That is kick-ass. And I had to chuckle because we had the avocado-colored refrigerator. It was my aunt had the Harvest Gold. As a kid, and I had to chuckle. Yeah, jerk. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, and if I don't answer anybody's questions, then oh well. You guys all making fun of me. CNCP, Great Lakes Division. Hello, good morning. Tammy, what's happening? Hey, how you doing, man? How's your toes? I know you ended up in the ER with possibly broken toes. I have not watched anything to get an update. Hopefully you're doing okay, man. I've been really behind on my videos. I haven't really watched nothing all week. I've been down here hitting this layout hard, man. Yeah. All right, I kind of. You guys are both jerks. Sorry, I'll get down here eventually. Damn it. Bernard saying hi. Let's see. It was a crazy week this week, but exciting. Okay. Good. Hopefully good, exciting. Mine is on the way. It's funny. You sent a Heinz. He sent a Hunts. So I got two catch-ups. I got to catch up. It's all right, man. That's pretty cool. Is that down there at the yard? Down by where you work? Supercell, Ralph fan. What's happening? Sladen. Forgot you changed your name. See, that's what I mean. Waycross. Because he had a different name. He changed his name a couple times. Yeah. Screw all you guys. Go ahead, man. I know I'm an hour behind, but yeah, you can put your channel up there. Yeah, this show's laid back, man. I don't care. Just as long as everybody's respectful to one another. If you want to promote something you have going on, contest, update video, layout, somebody you want us to check out. Hey, there's a cool video. Yeah, put a link in the description for sure, or in the chat. Check the meteor shower. All right. For sure, man. That's how I build this, man. It's just me and you guys chatting like we're having a cup of coffee at the local coffee house. I'm trying to keep it about trains or somewhat related. You know, I know we get off track a little bit, but South Central is in Hamden, Ohio, and goes to Wellston and Jackson, Ohio. I think is owned by a company in Indiana. Yeah. Jackson is down there near Lodi, right? Not Lodi. What was the big auto plant over there? Lordstown. No, I seen it now. Graffiti on freight cars on Class 1 railroads, SCL, Southern Railway, on. Back in the 70s, early 80s, before HO scale freight cars, no graffiti time period. I don't know when graffiti really came on the scene. 90s, maybe? 80s, 90s? I know you can't really have a modern layout if you don't like it. Oh, okay. You're gonna throw your little name in a hat too, or a hat in. You know what I mean? Damn it! You're gonna tease me too. All right. Heath says it's 10% off and free shipping. I think it is everything except YAMORC products. All right, I'll look again because last time I tried to use it, I don't know. Maybe been a month or so back. It's been sometime since October. I think I tried to order some decoders, and it said this product was not eligible, and it was on the website. It wasn't through eBay because I know pretty sure you have to go through not their eBay site, but their actual website to use your discount, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody was like that. Maybe it's my Yankee Dabbler thing you have to use. I remember now. No, who was it? It was Midwest Modeling. But they did away with all their discount codes now. But it was some Tsunami PMP8s decoders. I had a good price on them. I was trying to, stockpile a couple because I could. I got plenty I need here to do. But yeah, if you appreciate that, I love using. I mean, it's a great code. I mean, just the free shipping alone, even if you don't get to 10%, the free shipping alone saves you, a good amount of money. Even though the decoders don't usually cost too much to ship, but now like Lombard's a straight to $14 roughly. It don't matter if you buy a I don't know, a little bottle of paint. $14 to ship it, $3 for the bottle of paint, $14 to ship it. Stupid. Now, if you buy some big kit and it's $14, yeah, that's good. So they don't adjust it; it's a flat rate, so it can work in your favor or not. But they usually have pretty good prices too, though. But I've always liked Iron Planet. Okay, all right, guys. I'm going home. I'm leaving. All right, let me see if I'm subbed to you, Supercell. Let's see, Supercell. Like a spell. It's my big fat fingers. One word. Real fan. Capital, son of a bitch. Yep, already subbed there, buddy. And bell is on. Notifications. Ex Southern Pacific, KNO 4246. Major grain train. That's 3 months ago. It's funny how it doesn't bring up your newest video from 4 days ago. It brings something up 3 months old. So my son was texting me. He's coming home on the 20th now. Yeah. See, same thing I already was saying. Congratulations. Past the 500 milestone. That's awesome. I have a group chat with my wife and kids. I sent them some pictures of what I've been working on. And my smart ass son happened to say, sometimes the amount of patience you have really surprises me. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that a compliment or not? Getting prizes for my subscriber contest. Yeah, I like that number. Yeah, I get that number changed. Okay, stuck in a loop. Oh, you guys. Hey, Lee. Good afternoon. Probably good night by now. Good evening. Apparently, I'm that far behind. Nah, I would never do that. Thanks, John. Yeah, go check out High's channel, H&H Express. It's got a nice layout, nice channel. Created the SCL 9. See, to me, it's hard to even say that SCL. It doesn't flow off of my tongue, at least, very well. And then you had a seaboard coastline. You changed it to Waycross. Changed. I don't know, man. I would pick something that's, again, like I said, if it was me and I had 2 channels like that, I would either keep them both going, keep one strictly for rail fanning and one for modeling or one for other interests. Like, then look at Pappy. He's got his Trigogon. He does a lot of his rail fanning stuff and his railroad stuff. But then he's got Pappy's Potluck, and that's basically it. Is Potluck. He does other things that are non-train related. He did a nice. I don't know how many parts it was, 5, 6, 7 parts of that deck that he built at his mother-in-law's. I enjoyed the hell out of watching that. I like stuff like that. I don't always watch this train stuff. So, I mean, if you're going to keep 2 channels, I would maybe kind of distinguish one from the other. I know Jason, for a while, had a second channel. He was trying to just get up and running with just rail fanning videos, nothing to do with the layout. So, I'm going to make the Bernard's comment and meteor shower. I've never gone to Hiawatha Hobbies. Never ordered from them. I feel like their website was hard for me to navigate, if I remember correctly. I'll tell you what. I pre-ordered some Walther's Mainline, the 72-foot reefer cars. They're in stock at Walther's, other places. I pre-ordered them from a certain hobby shop. I'm not going to name the name because I don't want to bash the hobby shop because I've had good experience with them in the past. They apparently still haven't got them in stock. I got an email back from them. I emailed them. It took a little while to get the email back. It's been a little bit now. I should email them again. But on their website, it still shows as a pre-order. Now, I don't know if Waller's just slow getting. They're a little bit smaller of a shop. They're just slow getting them into some of the small shops or what? But like, what's going on here? Damn it. Yeah. Shipping's been a little rough. And you got to remember too, guys, it's Christmas time, so they're swamped. You know, I think mostly there's a truck here every hour. I swear to God, my wife. I'm like, dude, what are you buying? If it don't have my name on it, if it's not for me, quit buying stuff. Some of it's just stuff she orders through Amazon and that for the house and that or whatever. But hey, Bud Files, the Bud Files, how you doing? So, anyways, guys, speaking of decoders and hobby shops and that, a little bit of an announcement. I got a little phone call the other night from our good friend, the Train Freak, and he asked me if I would let him sponsor the channel. I was like, wow, really? As you may or may not know, he has Train Freak Hobbies. He does decoder installs. He's a certified installer and programmer and everything for soundtracks. Also, Train Freak, got a store on his channel. You can get your own cup, shirts, all that stuff. But yeah, he does decoder installs, certified installer through soundtracks, layout design, all that kind of thing. So he's so yeah, I'm like totally on board with that. I think that'd be great. Anything I can do to help Jason out, get his shop up and running a little bit better. He's going to offer a 10% off of decoder installs and track planning. When you sign up with them to do that, put in the code Crooked Savings or let them know it's through me, and give you 10% off on the install or on the track plan design. So that's something I'm going to be working up something to put in my video just to remind people of that. I'll put it in the descriptions as well. Is a hobby shop in that. So yeah, thank you, Jason. I think that'll be a hopefully a good partnership there, and hopefully it helps your hobby shop grow and get you some business. He does sell things too. I know he is. I always get them wrong. Circuits. Put it in the chat, Jason. Hey, I think I'm at the bottom. But right now he's going to offer just the 10% on the installs, not on the decoder itself, but on the install, and then on track planning. So, someone like you, Kyle, who's moving, maybe might need a little help with a track plan. And he doesn't just do from scratch. Like my track plan here, he helped me out modifying that. It was a very reasonable price, and does good work. And he helped me modify some things I didn't realize I was unhappy with until I started putting it together and realizing that, that's not going to work the way I thought it was. So he went back through with me on a track plan, and so he'll do that too, modifying what you already have if you need it. So yeah, definitely excited to bring Jason on and as a sponsor. So yeah, thank you, Jason. That's going to be cool. I appreciate that, and hopefully you guys could take advantage of that. And Jason, if you want to throw a link up, if you're still in here, to your Train Freak Hobbies in the chat. That's it. Railroad circuits. I couldn't think of it. custom signaling systems. So your dealers through soundtracks, RR circuits, custom signaling systems. So yeah, I mean, he can hook you up with all those things. Now for right now, the discounts are just on the actual installs, the labor, and then designing layout design. So we'll see how things go. Maybe down the line things will change, but for now we're going to go with that. And that's just let them know when you get a hold of them to use the code Crooked Savings. I don't know if you have to actually enter it in or something or how that works, but if you're going to be doing he's going to be doing an install for you or a track plan design, you're going to be telling him anyways. Because you'll be talking to him in person, not in person, but on the phone or whatever. I see you get your stuff from Train World. It's one place I've never ordered from, honestly, Train World. I don't know why. Just never have. So I don't know what their shipping's like. I still do have my 5% off on the Yankee Dabbler CR&E code, but code was acting up on that, man. I actually called and talked to Bob, and we went over it, and the code is still active, but for some reason it doesn't like to take the code. I don't know what the hell's going on. There you go, Train Freak Hobbies. Check it out. Check it out. Give Jason some love. Give him some business. And even if you don't have an install or whatever done, get your decoders through Jason. He's trying to get the hobby shop more viable. Eventually, I think when he gets to be an old man, he wants to, maybe not an old man, but older man, he wants to, actually have a brick and mortar store. If nothing else, a larger presence in the online store. So, and I guess I used to get mine through Iron Planet, my decoders, because I was able to use the code from Human City. Jason's prices are the same as theirs as far as decoders go. So I buy mine all through Jason. And he has helped me out with stuff through that. Like I had issues with one of the decoders. He had no problem with returning it and sending me a new one. Now, there's limitations on that. You'd have to discuss it with Jason as far as what's going on with the decoder. If you screw up and just blow the damn thing up because you did something stupid and boneheaded, now I don't know if he's going to warranty that. I don't know if Soundtracks warranties that or not, but yeah, definitely check his hobby shop out. Maybe there's some things you can get into that RR Circuits is pretty cool stuff they have. Buffalo and Pittsburgh, Monterey Road. Hello. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so this is an exciting new adventure. And that is very cool, man. I was very pleased and excited to get that information or to get that phone call from Jason the other day. And so, yeah. You're replacing decoders that came in the locos, or are you buying DC locomotives and commercial? No. So there's my dilemma. I love scale trains. They use ESU. I prefer Soundtracks. However, to buy a DCC ready locomotive and then buy the Soundtracks decoder, it's going to cost more money to buy them that way. I don't hate ESU enough to not use it. Smart ass. Yeah, I just blew through everybody's stuff. So if you had a question and I didn't answer it, post it again. So I just go with the ESU and the rivet counters because that's their version 5. It's their top of the line. I do have a programmer here. If I did want to change some sound files and stuff, I got to relearn how to use all that stuff. I'm not an expert with it at all, but I do have that. So I can. If anyone can blow up a decoder worse than I did on my Elco RS1 install, major props. Yeah, not bad when you let the blue smoke out. I mean, not good when you let the blue smoke out. But yeah, going back to that. So anything I have, it doesn't come from the factory with Tsunami or with DSU, like the scale trains, which is mostly what I buy. But anything I install, I put Tsunami in. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. It'd probably be easier to program things if they were all the same decoders and that. But I just had way too many to change them over. And I could try to go the other route and go with the DCC ready. I know a lot of guys will buy them ready and then put their own decoders in. Damn Skippy, I sure did skip. Corey, I'm going to try and get some Iron City picks for you tomorrow. Fridays are my day. Oh, okay. In Pittsburgh. Am I subscribed to you, buddy? Let's see, Buffalo. Oh, and this is how I get behind. Do stuff like this. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Railroad. Yeah, I am subscribed to you. Okay. I just got to check sometimes. You know what I mean? Who's texting me now? My son, little bastard. He's not a bastard. But, Chris, how's it going, my friend? You going to Amherst this year, Chris? You live not too far from them. I'm sure you'll be going. Oh, geez. Oh, you're talking about the one you burned up? Yeah, geez. My former wife called my cell phone that was trying to order some SCL-DCC sound from Yankee Dabbler and didn't take credit card over the phone and go online and get to order HO locomotives and do need to sign up. Yeah, well, if you're going to buy stuff off of these websites, you better have an account because a lot of them have like rewards points and stuff or whatever. I don't know if Yankee Dabbler does, but well, I know Model Train stuff and Be Klein or whatever. But I heard they're going out though. That's what I heard, right? I know there's reward points. In fact, you got to use them by tomorrow if you have any. I think is what the last thing I saw. If you have any reward points through Model Train stuff and Be Klein, they will expire tomorrow if you don't use them. I believe it's the 15th. So, or is that today? No, tomorrow. Oh, it's the 14th. Did I say the 15th? When I first started, it's the 14th today. Jeez, a day ahead of myself. Let me get behind again. I even buy my Anthem locomotives DCC ready because I don't like how they program their soundtracks to coders, to factory defaults. Now, are those reprogrammable though, Jason? Because I have some Genesis up here with the Tsunami sound and them, the Tsunami 2s. Can they be reprogrammed, like you know what I mean? Programmed to what I want, or are they specifically just for what Athearn wants and you can't change certain things? From Scotland and building a layout base over there. Well, you got to get with Scott Rails. I think he's up in Canada, but I think he's also from, I'm assuming Scotland. I think his name is Dave. I think. But it's Scott, like the name Scott Rails. Thanks, John. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Check out his channel. Sub if you're not, and if you like what you see. Back made a Dixon Hill on the Cuba sub. Pretty wild seeing it in person. I've only seen it on video up until now. All right. So Randall, I'm kind of behind on what your life situation is. I know you were working at like Walmart or something there, and you kind of cut back on the railroad stuff on the van service. Are you back to that again, or? And I've been very quiet on YouTube. I haven't watched a lot of stuff, so I apologize to all you guys. Awesome. 1K yesterday. It's an awesome milestone, man. Okay, you'd be going 75, 80% chance we're going. I'm trying to make it happen. I got the time approved off. The wife got it approved off. I think we're going to take the train up, to be honest. We're at Amtrak because there's a stop right there in Springfield. And honestly, it's cheaper to take the train. And I don't have to worry about the weather being in January. Of course, if it's like this, I mean, the weather's been great, but it's about a 9-hour drive by car. And I think the train is 11 or 13 hours, maybe. So I figure the difference isn't that much. And I could either Uber it or, Railfan Man Jason and Rail Lady 2020 live up there in Chicopee. And we're friends with them. So they said they'd be more than happy to be our chauffeurs for the weekend, or, at least a little bit, get us back and forth to the show and pick us up on the train. We're looking at a couple hotels right there in downtown Springfield. It'd be like a 10 or 12 block walk. So worst case, we walk over to the hotel. Oh, awesome, Dirk. Cool to see you. Cool to see you. And I've never taken a train trip. I mean, I've done like scenic railroads and stuff, but I've never actually taken the train somewhere. So I'm really kind of excited about that. Hopefully my view don't change after I take the trip, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. They are okay. So the Genesis models are reprogrammable. Okay. My thing is I don't like Athearn. Shouldn't say that. They're not good pullers. Nothing I have is. Anyways, I got a couple of SD70s up there. Beautiful locomotives, detailed, sound great. They run good. Don't pull for nothing. So they're not locked. Okay. And that's the thing with the scale trains and the ESU. There's certain things like if you were to change out the board, there's some lighting features that and I know Soundtracks has done a video on how you get around the lighting on some of that stuff. But kind of sneaky that way. Yeah. Did she listen? Mine's getting jealous of the mistress down here. Of course, she's off. She was able to get today and tomorrow off because originally we had the whole week planned together, but she just likes to take a week off to kind of get like cookies and things and Christmas things done. And so I started doing that too, not to do that, but I just like getting out of the rat race. We're really busy at work this time of year, so it's really hard to get into that Christmas mood, Oh, okay. So what do you do? Is it just like a 21 pin or whatever, or do you take the whole board and everything and I don't want to say chuck it, but you take the whole board out? Buffalo and Pittsburgh, are you building two layouts? Yeah, I didn't realize that there was a stop right there in Springfield. So, no, I think I don't remember what time I got to catch it here. That's the only thing, you got to be able to catch it on the times. You can't just leave when you want. You got to catch the train. So, and mine, they have just a small stop here in Cleveland. I think that's just that one line and it happens to run there. This is the lakeshore line. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been good with all that signaling and telling it's what's coming and what's not. It's only in the ESU decoders or main boards on the more recent scale train models. What, they're locked out? Okay, hi. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Again, congratulations on the 1,000. Or no, you were 500 or something like that. See, I got, either way, good to see you in here. Hey, Papa John, Merry Christmas, Dave. Well, I got one more show before Christmas, right? Yeah, 21st. So, but yeah, Merry Christmas to you as well. You need a main board for your scale trains. What the hell did you do to it? Or was it like that when you got it? Well, here again, I mean, that's something you can talk to Jason about. If depending what you're going to put in, Jason, do you just do soundtrack installs? If somebody wanted you to do like a ESU, would you be able to install it or be willing to install it? Or do you strictly just do your soundtracks? I mean, would you do a Digitrax, or ESU, or is it strictly soundtracks? How does it take to get 1,000 subscribers? Looking forward to 500. That starts membership and live stream, super chat, Stormer, and I saw CXX HO scale on my channel. Celsius X? Really? I'll have to look at that. I don't know yet, Anthony. I know there's guys staying out a ways still. Last time we went, we stayed in Chicopee, which was about a 15, 20-minute drive. $9 for Lakeshore Unlimited. That's how much your tickets are? Well, actually, I think for the both of us round trip to Cleveland, I want to say it's under $200 for two people to travel out and back. It's cheaper than I could pay for gas, and then I don't have to drive it. And if the weather's shitty, it gets bad up here on 90 in the wintertime, especially coming through Erie and then up through New York and stuff. It's rough. Can get rough. Last year was an anomaly. It was very mild of a year. Everybody was saying that for the show, that it was very, the weather was great. I mean, the year before, it was like just very bad weather the year before that. It's too far, yeah. Like you said, you live in one of those just for model trains, and it's kind of an odd area, I guess, because as far as people that we know all being around you, I know the train Flying Crow's not too far, but I guess he's like 4 hours or something. Where are you coming in from? I'm going to get in early and then return home at night. Where's the thing? You're going to be limited to whatever the train schedule is. Now, where's the Sheridan? Is that downtown? Because we were looking at a couple. I can't remember the names of them. The one hotel that the Amherst Club has on their site is sold out, at least unless they got rooms blocked and you have to go through them or something. So Jason will install any kind of decoder, but only program soundtracks. Gotcha. Yeah. We were looking at it the other day, and it's like just with Christmas and that, I got to book something though. So let me know what you decide, Anth. Trying to stay together. If I drive more than 4 hours, there better be sand and palm trees. Smooth say, you'll never see me at Timonium or Amherst. Oh, no joke. That's funny. Well, hey, it's okay. We're only going to be up there for a couple of days, Corey. It was fun. Amherst it's big, man. There's like 4 or 5 buildings to go through, and you really do need the 2 days. And being my first time last year, it was kind of a little bit overwhelming in a way because I was like, holy mackerel, that's a lot of. They're not little buildings; they're big buildings. Like the one we have here in the spring is at the college, the community college, and there's like 4 or 5 rooms, but they're not all huge rooms. Some of them are little small rooms, But this is buildings, and they're like big outbuildings, like because it's like a exposition center there. So for guys that've never been there, don't know. So they're big buildings. You could talk your wife into going if you want by telling her there's a Yankee Dabbler, or not Yankee Dabbler, Yankee Candle place there. You can buy candles. How about that? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Yankee Candle. Yeah, it's big, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's probably the largest one in the year. Usually the one that kicks the year off for all the manufacturers. A lot of them all your manufacturers are there. And then a lot of new announcements from them, stuff like that. I finally got to go last year. Something that's been on my list of places to go since I got back into the model train world. Monarch Drive, East Springfield. Now, you take the train in? I'm assuming, Heath, is that the one that's kind of downtown near the train, like kind of near the train station? I say downtown Springfield. I don't think it's that big. Yeah, that's a long drive. They're all flying. Is that where you're staying at near Boston, Artie? Okay, Dirk. Talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to actually cut out of here pretty soon. If you hit the lottery. Yep. Damn it. How dare they want you to work? Yeah, like if you have a Teespring store or a store, you could attach it to your channel. I don't know that you have to have any like level of like my subscribers. Jeez, think Dave. There's a big yarn outlet that my wife goes to. Wife isn't really into sewing. She's into crafting, but not really into like where she would need yarn. Trying to show our area. Told work to bug off. Yeah, skipping work for the morning brew, for the brew crew. Tell me you're part of the brew crew, man. Can't be working. Scott, you can post a link for your merchandise in the description or put it in a video if you don't want to wait for the 500 or 1,000 mark. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, put a link in your description and guys can click the link and go to it. Like, that's why my Teespring is in for my merchandise. Your Aussie buddy there. Okay. And which one was that? It was on, where the hell did that go? Monarch Drive, East Spring. I'm going to write that down. Monarch Drive. Yeah, because, we're taking the train in. I won't have a car to go driving anywhere. So I'm going to have to either take the shuttle over like you're going to do, which is what I was hoping to do. Like I said, I'm friends with train man, Jason. And he said he'd come pick us up at the train station or whatever like that if we need it. Or, I'm sure we'll hang out with them a little bit anyways. But, yeah. I'm excited for it. I mean, I think I'm more excited about the train ride than I am the show. Oh, the show's good too. How does that work on the train? I don't really look too much into like baggage and stuff. Like on a plane, I usually just take a backpack with me, considered a carry-on or a personal item. So I don't even pay for a carry-on. Cheap like that. Like if I'm just going down for a long weekend, like to our friends down in Tampa, if we need to wash clothes, we wash them at her house. She's fine with that. So if I was going anywhere far or for a long period of time, obviously I'd have to have a bag and everything. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Yeah, hit that like button if you guys don't mind. It helps with the whole algorithm or whatever. I hit the lottery. Let's just say Florida man has nothing on what I have planned. Well, I'll tell you what, if I did, I'd be moving down to Florida. I love Florida. I like the weather down there. Hurricanes you got to deal with, but I don't know. I'd go probably that Tampa, Sarasota area. I like the Gulf Coast. Do not disturb. That's funny. Okay, Lee. Hey, thanks for coming in and everything, and have a good afternoon. It is time for more coffee here too, so I'm going to call this a day. Time's over 30. Guess Joe don't get up and move until his bones get warmed up. Let's open their club layout. Oh, okay. Frank Neer. Has he got a channel, or does the club have a channel? Yeah, why does that name sound familiar? Yet I'm not, I'm blanking. Waycross, Steve moved out of Florida? Really? Isn't he the one that has a retirement railroad? Why'd you move away from Florida? No state tax, great weather most of the time. I just go through Teespring. You can design on Teespring. I already had a logo though, so I don't know if you need a new logo or whatever. That I don't know how to do. Like I used my logo and I load it in, and you design shirts and put it on there, and somebody buys it. You set the price. They recommend prices. You set the price you want. If I buy, say, a cup from you, then you get a little bit of money. You get it's not much. You get a couple bucks out of it, depending on what you set the price at. And then guys could buy like that kind of merchandise. As far as selling like train stuff and like locomotives or freight cars, I don't know. I don't know if you could do that, or I don't know how to do that. I should say. Okay, John. Thanks, buddy. Always appreciate you coming in. Okie dokie. Well, thanks for coming in, Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Good to see you. Oh, yummy. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, he's a retirement railroad, right? Did he tear it all down and going to start over, or was it able to come apart in pieces, modules? Yes. Okay. I know Frank. I know him now. I remember him being over there. Was he there when I was there? Kind of a tall, skinny guy. Oh, Steve. Okay, Mike. We'll see you. See you, James. Okay. Well, opportunity to start over, and I know how that goes. That's another reason why it's like, do I really want to move? It's just not feasible right now, anyways. But to tear this thing down, especially by the time I'd be able to move, I hopefully would have it damn near finished or closer. So do I really want to start that over? Okay. Yeah, I don't catch a lot of his videos. He does that Friday morning stream. Maybe I'll be able to catch it tomorrow if I remember it's on. The wife said I have to keep tomorrow open for her. She's got plans. I don't know what they are. She won't tell me. So it could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. Usually it ends up being good, but in my mind, if she tells me ahead of time, I'll probably fight her on it. Yeah, but no, Jason didn't move. He said Steve Childers, the retirement railroad, moved from Florida to Oklahoma City. What is FCS? Write that down too. FCSME. Is that the channel name? Fork County Society of Model Engineers. Oh, Split Rock, good morning. I'm getting ready to kick out of here, though. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Honestly, Artie, I don't know that I would build another big layout like this. Like, I haven't even really, other than putting a framework up, I have done nothing on the second level. And it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot. It's nice fun, don't get me wrong, but channel is just called Frank. Frank Nair. Well, S-Track side Mike Anthony about is working. He works for OVR when he goes up there. And like last year, he didn't get a whole lot of chance to go around or anything like that. I think they're going to work it out a little differently. He said this year. Yeah. Ah, thanks. Well, let's see. I'm subscribed to him. I swear to God, I get nothing, man. No notifications. She hasn't done anything in like 7 months. This from Timonium. All right, you guys. I'm going to kick out of here. Definitely check out Train Freak Hobbies again. 10% off and decoder installs using my name. And then also for track planning. So as a new sponsor, I'm excited about that. It's Jason the Train Freak. We all know Jason. We all love Jason. And go check out his hobby shop. Maybe you need a decoder. Maybe you need something. Again, right now it's just on the installs and on track planning, but we'll see what happens in the future. So, yeah. So maybe we'll see you tonight on Jim Tedesco's channel. He must have slept in this morning. I didn't see him in here. But cool. Thank you guys. Over 30 people in here this morning. That's awesome. It's I enjoy doing this. I really do. So hopefully I'll catch you next week. It'll be the last show before Christmas. I think it's 21st. And yeah. So if not, have a Merry Christmas. But I'll be here next Thursday, God willing. And we'll talk to you guys later. I'm just rambling now. I gotta get back. Gotta get back to my layout. Got more to do. More to do. Real quick, Bernard. Yeah, he does. He can invoice you through PayPal. He usually sends me an invoice through PayPal, and gives me an actual receipt and everything. So yeah, it's very official. He's actually a business. It's not just some guy selling shit out of his garage. Oh, he kind of is, but not really. Okay, guys. Talk to you later, man. Bye for now.